Dinner with the Diller.
What's happening, man? It's the first edition of the Dinner with the Diller podcast. I am your host, Art Diller. I am here. This is the first episode, so I feel like it's only right that I bring on a guest who I work very closely with within their brands. Anytime we talk, we're going to talk for about 4 hours about business, and you never know where it's going to go. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce y'all to the man behind the Barely Ordinary brand. That is not my brand, that's his brand. The man behind Rocky Fresh. If you've been rocking with him for a few years, y'all give it up for the homie Dorvis Stewart. What's happening, brother?
What's going on, man?
How you been?
I'm great now and see that I'm honored to be the first one on.
Oh, man, come on, man.
I feel important now.
Yeah, man, don't do that, man. Don't do that.
Well, I ain't know this was the first one.
This is the very first episode.
I ain't know if you had recorded a couple already, so now I feel special.
This is the first one. So I felt like, as a brand ambassador, with my contract, hopefully I can get the new.
Oh yeah, you always get it. You just be so busy, so it's hard to get it to you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's all. That's all.
I don't care who tell it.
I'm just saying that's my story. I'm sticking to it.
So listen, let's get started, man. First of all, tell the people where you from, give them your background, how you what I'm saying, of Dorvis Stewart as the man.
I'm from Augusta, Georgia. I really got into this I really don't know how I originally got into making the T-shirts in the beginning, but I started doing like the memorial T-shirts and stuff like that. When people pass, put the face on it, stuff like that. But then, the need for the brands came in once I opened my shoe store, and it was difficult to secure brands. Nobody wanted to sell to me. It's a who's who they want to be next to. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
What brands you already got, who you got, in the store, and do you carry this brand? They want, when you fill out the paperwork to try to become, a vendor of them or sell their product, it's you gotta be somebody or something. I was just a peon in the game, but I'm like, once I look at the quality of stuff that people had, it's like, shoot, I can do this myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just didn't have, a brand. So it was like, I got to have stuff in my store, I got to have a product. I can do it myself then. Yeah.
Okay. So even before that, like, what got you into fashion just in general? Because the first time I met you had a store. This was before the brands. You had a shoe store, correct? When that what was the spot right there? What was that?
On Riceville Road?
15th Street.
Oh, yeah. See, that's where I was doing the T-shirts at. That's,
okay.
Yeah, right there, yo street, that 15th Street.
Yeah, man, it's the best street in the world, man. Don't do that.
But yeah, that's where I originally started doing the T-shirts. But it was like the memorial stuff there.
Okay.
Me and my cousin, we tried the little step in the little market with the female, shoes and stuff. But I mean, we that's one of them things that you see somebody doing and you think you can kind of do it. Yeah. I mean, we could have been successful, but it's more, hassle. I mean, we of course, we not women, we don't wear them shoes, but,
right.
We kind of see what we can like or what look good on it. But that, I just, I learned early that wasn't my lane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So from there, you started Fresh the Sneaker Store.
Yeah, 2012.
Okay. And then from there, that was how you started with Rocky Fresh, correct?
Yeah, I started Rocky Fresh 2014.
So what was the inspiration behind that? Or it
was a need. I had to feel a need. You know what I'm saying? It was sink or swim.
Right.
And I already had the know-how, the ability to do it. It was just then to create a brand that was worthy of people want to wear it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Okay. So from there, that turned into Barely Ordinary.
Yeah, Barely Ordinary came 2017. 3 years later. When you get into certain avenues or certain things, you begin to learn more about it. And I was just at the base level of it, far as just, I was making T-shirts that was pretty much like throwaways with the RP, type of shirts. They wear it for the repass, a couple pictures. They don't care. They waste stuff on it. They throwing it away. So then, of course, I could produce stuff at a higher level with Rocky Fresh, but I got better at it, and then I learned more things, and I was able to once you get better at something, the quality, increases, and then I was looking at better materials to then, produce my items. So, of course, I had an established I feel a price point with Rocket Fresh.
Mm-hmm.
And with the newfound knowledge and the better materials, I couldn't really transition or take that up to that. So I left Rocket Fresh at that level and brought another brand in that had a higher price point that I felt could, I can reap the benefits of, my newfound knowledge, my better abilities, skill level and better, products I was printing on.
Okay.
So that's why I went with, creating another brand.
Another brand. Okay. So, in the fashion world, we see a lot of people that create, t-shirt lines, clothing lines. Give me some pros and cons of the climate for right now in the fashion world.
You mean in the industry side or the personal side? The pros and cons.
From your personal experience of your, since you've been doing this, what's been some good and some bad that you've seen?
Industry wise, just in the industry, the pros, of course, is I'm able to provide for my family, and I don't have a set clock I have to punch. You know what I'm saying? Just the ability to live a lifestyle that I'm comfortable with. You know what I'm saying? And do it. On my own terms, that's of course that's the ultimate pro to it.
Okay.
The cons to it is just like growing in the industry, in the lane. It's so many people doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's so many people making money. So
That's true.
so it's not that it can't be done, but to reach a high status level in it, or to make it to, I think the con with me would be it's hard to get to that level of actually manufacturing it. You get what I'm saying? As far as like me creating it from scratch, because I don't sew.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Or something like that. Getting it like if I just want to create a pant from scratch, a jogger, this what I want. Just that's the cons. It's hard to get into that. Because the monetary level you have to reach, you know what I'm saying? Because that's very expensive. That a lot of people don't realize.
Okay. Cool. So I'm a big fan of the brand. I'm glad I got you here so everybody can know that I'm a customer. I'm not the owner, because everywhere I go when I wear these shirts,
and I appreciate
somebody
it.
asks me.
But I really think, why you ain't got one on now? All of them you got in your closet.
Well, to be honest with you,
and you could
if you notice, see, I've already worn the last few that I purchased from you. I've even done photo shoots with certain ones. But you, my friend, have on a brand new one that you could have contacted me and said, hey, bro, I got this new look. Why don't we try it for the podcast coming up this weekend?
You know what?
But I need to renegotiate my contract.
No, that ain't what it is. I actually been a little busy the last couple of weeks.
I think I need to renegotiate my contract because you got a new logo and everything.
But I got to remember, you know what I'm saying, who I'm dealing with, high profile, you know what I'm saying, A-lister of the city. So it's like,
I'm high profile.
You know what I'm saying? I got to remember that it's one and done, you know what I'm saying?
No,
because
it's not one
once
and
he
done.
put it on, he's photographed everywhere he go. So you don't want to be photographed with the thing on multiple times. So I get it.
Hey,
I
man,
got to remember,
I'm
he
not
basically
bougie.
need 365. So something he can wear every day. I can't shoot him 4-5 shirts here and there because he might change outfits twice in a day. He got something for brunch, and then he got something later on for dinner. He photographed at both of them.
First of all,
that done killed 2 shirts.
First of all, I'm not bougie. I would wear the same shirt over and over.
I ain't say you were bougie.
I'm good. But my only thing is when I see you, I don't ever see you with the same one. You always have a new one. I never see the same one. But you have the new, I guess, is this the summer look? This what this is?
Yeah.
That's really what it looks like. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You got your Kansas City Chiefs colorway.
It's gonna go that way. Yeah,
okay.
It's coming that way. You know.
Hopefully I can renegotiate my contract.
You in there always. Ain't no negotiation on it. You know.
I hope so. So what you got planned for the summer?
Like I say, the newer colorways, brighter stuff for the summer. I'm gonna go get back into. I had touched on it a little time before, but hats, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting into the hat market as far as, stuff for the summer looks. A lot of hats are being incorporated with what I drop.
Okay. Yeah. Can we get baseball jerseys? Is that possible?
A baseball jersey?
Like maybe City Winners jersey? That might work.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
putting you
so.
on the spot.
No, I just gotta I'm gonna have to utilize you. You know what I'm saying, with
Oh.
content creation on that,
Okay.
because that's not just an easy drop. It's not easy.
No,
Because see
no.
that baseball jersey is not gonna not gonna be a little $25, $30, $40
Oh, no.
item. So
Look,
you got to put something behind that. But I got you, so I know I can
But what you talking
I
about?
can create the content for it.
But you just said when the birth of Barely Ordinary was a new level, so it's a high quality. So
Yeah.
people know they got it's premium. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, I enjoy it because I wear the shirts to perform in or whatever, because that's really a workout there in itself.
Yeah, you
'Cause I
wear
was
them to work
comfortable.
out in too. I seen
Yeah,
it the
I
other
do
day.
that
I looked at
too. I
Instagram.
mean,
It was a
listen.
brand new one. You say this the new item. You got one that nobody's worn. I haven't even worn. And the first time I seen you wear it was to go get sweaty in the gym. I think it was back day. You was going at it, and I
But
said,
bro,
look
when
at
I
it.
hit the stage, what you think I be doing? It's sweating. It's a workout, bro. I'm a big man. Listen,
Folk
this how it is.
don't get brand new stuff to go work at it. Well, they do to
You a
run,
doggone
but this
lie.
ain't Nike Tech Fleece or nothing
Man,
like
people
that.
would go buy new shoes to go work out.
Yeah,
in.
the shoes, but they don't go
They will buy
get
a
the
new
new
shirt,
shirts.
too.
I see
Yeah,
you
now
will. I
now
see
feel
you
like I'm
will.
here arguing with an older brother or something right now. Like, I just don't get this.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, so we know we may be able to get city winner. Matter of fact, let's talk about that. That you did a couple months ago start another. I don't know if that's not a brand that is on, because it's still a part of Barely Ordinary.
Yeah, it's still a part
But
of
tell the people about that concept about City of Winners and where that inspiration came from.
The concept behind that is just, creating a full identity for us, what I'm saying, in the city, and one that, we all willing to embrace, and just knowing, because we do have a lot of like winning talent here,
Right.
as far as from all walks of life. I mean, from sports to acting to music, of course, yourself. I mean, we have stuff that's on the level, but as in the past, we haven't come together as well as I think we could or should, and it's just an attempt to, just have people to feel a sense of pride or a stamp on their chest or something that just says, I'm from Augusta, and then, and we take that on to where other areas, you from Augusta? Oh yeah, y'all to see that one or something that collectively, if people begin to embrace it, and if when they do stuff, it becomes sort of like a slogan for the city. Because I mean, we have times like we're going through right now with a lot of negative things in the community.
Right.
But overall we're a great city, and then we had this little whole thing disgusted,
Right.
and the people here, what I'm saying, sometimes, but they don't realize. I mean, you have people from every city, the cities that they admire, that don't feel that great about the city that they live in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I just wanted to create something that we're happy to wear, something that just city based, and just develop a culture of Augusta. So that's Augusta City of Winners, and just know that it's a lot of us doing great things. You know what I mean?
That's true. That's true. No, I really appreciate you putting that together, because it was a great concept. I support everything you got going, but to me that stood out because it also ties, like a lot of people say, I'm doing this for the culture, but they don't understand what that means when you take a product and you turn it into what I would consider a flag for Augusta, and something that people can embrace. So honestly, I know I was joking earlier about the jerseys. I just think that'll be a dope move. I just want to put it out there in the air. How they say, put it in the universe and come back. So put that in the universe. We can get them jerseys coming, and then maybe when the fall and the winter hit, maybe some varsity jackets. You know what I mean?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah,
let's take it up.
I want it to be something that I can create and take it to the level, and that the whole city really embraces. Far as like everybody knows what a Yankee fitted. You see that NY, they know the Braves A. You know what I'm saying? And it's just known. But like Augusta, everybody don't know about it, and then the few that do, outside of our, what I'm saying. But let's just say nationally and internationally, all they know is, the Masters and James Brown, you know what I mean? But like we know what Florence and Norman is. Them just streets in LA, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it's just something simple, but it's creating something that we can be known known for and just proudful. And it doesn't have to be just me. It can be citywide. The city owns that. The city, is us. I mean, true enough, I produce the brand and stuff like that. But like I told you, I could put just the A that I use, out there for everybody to use. Now of course I will be the only one using, what I'm saying, the City of Winter slogan, stuff like that. But if others just want to produce it just so it can be something out there that's recognizable. Yeah. So if you put it on, anything, you can utilize it too. You're not stealing from me, that's something that's out there, to put that A out there. So if we produce hats, if I produce them, anybody else produce them, Now, of course, if I produce it, it's going to have the Barry Ordinary stamp on it as well. If it's just something like an A hat, our A,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Cool. So, is there any chance we can get Fresh the sneaker store back? Or that ain't going to work? I know I'm putting all kind of pressure on you today.
Oh no. It's always on my mind. Put it like that. It's always on my mind. And you know me, when something be on my mind, it's gonna eventually happen. But, I don't know. It might grand opening might be when the Chronic 2 drop. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's probably never, man.
I mean, hey, it's always on my mind though. But
maybe an online store, maybe.
That's even harder. No, I'm just saying for the fact of, what I'm saying, with authenticity, you have to get permission and approval to sell it online from Nike and stuff like that. So that's a little harder than the store part, because you got several, a lot of us have a store, but you got to have the permission to sell online.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's a whole different animal.
So I know when you get a storefront, there's certain things you got to go through to be able to sell, say, Nike or Jordan brands, but it's another step from there.
Yeah. Just because you got the account, that don't mean you can put it online. No. I mean, you have the big, Foot Locker, Fin Line, Champ, stuff like that, that has those rights. But but for the smaller boutiques and stuff like that, it's permissions you have to be granted. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Did not know that.
Yeah.
So you kind of like my go-to guy for a lot of different things. So I just got this question just popped in my head. Give me your top 5 sneakers. It ain't got to be a certain colorway, just certain sneakers.
Top 5?
Top 5.
With me, it's gonna seem cliche because everybody's on them now. But the Jordan 1.
Now that made me mad. I'm gonna tell you that. Not mad at you, but I remember I used to be able to go in the store and buy Jordan 1. So I buy a certain Jordan because I got a big foot, a wide foot.
Yeah.
Now, if it's a Jordan sneaker, it's sold out in 2 seconds.
Yeah.
But go ahead. When you said Jordan,
I mean, the Jordan 1. It's really just taking over, and it's become a fan favorite, even of those who aren't in the sneaker culture. They're not sneaker connoisseurs. They can see it and like it. You know what I mean? Because it's versatile. You know what I'm saying? You can dress it up, dress it down. There's just so much you can do with it. But my top 5 sneakers, of course, I'll put the Jordan 1 up there as number 1. I would go with for me 1AB. A would be the Jordan 1, and B would be the Dunk Highs. I like the Dunks.
Okay.
Throughout, I wore that shoe when a lot of people weren't wearing it. And I just really, and I hated when it took a back seat and they stopped making it for a while.
Yeah.
But now that they brought it back, I'm really feeling it. So I'll put, that gives you 2. My top 2 would be the Jordan 1 and the Dunk. I guess I would say 3. I'll put 3. I would go with. I guess I have to say the Dunk Lows. I like the Lows, which that's another thing. I would 1, 2, 3 Jordan 1, the Dunk Highs, the Dunk Lows. That's top 3. 4. And I hate to see it. It just seems like I'm just all Nike, but I really love, what I'm saying, the brand. But I'll say, well, no, I'm not gonna put that one up there. Next up is very, very. See, mine is like a slim. You notice me, you see I wear mainly 3 shoes. The main 3 shoes I wear is a Jordan 1, a Dunk, and I'm gonna say the high end lows that count as 2, and Blazers. Nike Blazer. I mean, I have, I got a bunch of Nike Blazers. So my top 1A is Jordan 1s. 1B, the Dunk Highs. 3, since that's 1A and B, 3 would be the Dunk Lows. 4 would be the Blazers. And 5 is the Air Force One. That's the most in my collection. Any shoes I got, them the most. I got, at least, 15, 20 pair of each model of those.
Gotcha. Okay. So since you've been doing business in Augusta, without revealing who it is, give me your craziest entrepreneur story. Like something that happened in these years of you working that made you say, I can't believe that happened.
The craziest. I don't know. I mean, I guess the weirdest, discovery was, I guess I could say in the shoe was like, people sharing shoes. I found that was kind of odd and funny when
Sharing shoes?
They went half on the shoe because, I was shocked at that one when it came in. It was 2 dudes.
I know you lying, bro.
Yeah, no, they.
So they go half on the shoe.
Yeah, they went half on it.
Bro.
You know what I'm saying? And it was like shoes. So I was curious. They ain't never asked, but like how you determine who gets to wear it first, or if it's a night y'all want to jump clean, who gonna wear that shoe? Do they flip a coin? I don't know. That's one of the weirdest things.
God, I ain't never heard that before.
And the having a shoe store, just the weird out of the box stuff that you don't really know. I mean, it go on far as, relationships and people cheat and people may not be cheating. They're single, so they have, multiple people they're dating. We'll put it like that. Just to see the inner workings of a lot of it, because I run the shoe store. You know what I'm saying? It's,
So somebody be buying shoes for Bay and for their side piece.
It was funny, while they buying shoes for Bay and the side piece, Bay buying shoes for
they side piece.
For their side piece. And I got to see them all.
Hey, man.
So I'm a trusted guy in this community because I don't. That's none of my business.
Right.
But I've seen a lot and know a lot. That's what oh man, I would have never thought that. But hey, so when he come in with her, hey man, when you get the shoe here, go they pop. They when they come in, I want to have it first, and then she double back and. Well, I got to get him this shoe, but it ain't the same him. You know what I'm saying? So she getting it for Buddy. You know what I mean? So yeah, you see some interesting things in that.
Single forever, man.
Yeah, it's almost like somebody who probably work at the front desk at a hotel. They get to see.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I didn't. Stuff starting out.
Right.
You thinking about business, what I'm gonna do. You know you're gonna discover those
right,
things. Yeah,
right.
Yeah. And it's funny though. The funniest part about it though, it be the females on it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
because when they come in, they look at me and give me that look. I'm like, oh, you good with me? It ain't my business. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, what? I think it probably was a good idea to close down Fresh.
Nah, I mean, yeah, it was for me though. Just the conveniences of having a life. That took my whole life up there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's weird stuff, and I'm pretty sure some people in different industries, probably a couple of these ladies around here that do the strawberries or the cakes, that we could probably laugh about the stuff that they see, because I'm pretty sure, but Buddy got to buy the cake for somebody. Got to buy the cake for somebody. So.
No comment.
Okay. Oh, you probably heard a story or two, huh?
Oh no, I mean, listen. When you do events,
oh yeah, you see who at event this week with this
I
one.
know what time it is. I'm just like you.
Have you ever had? I know you all your stuff sell out, all your shows big time. So you have to open up. So you have to open up a second one. Have you ever seen somebody come to the first session with one and the second one in the same day with somebody else?
No.
Oh, I often
not
say
that close. Most time, what happens is people. So like this person, if they say you got a couple, well, one of them don't go to this kind of event, so they'll come to this event because they know the other one won't be there.
But
So you don't
Augusta
have
too small to try to do any of this stuff.
listen, they do it.
Yeah.
Listen, I've seen it firsthand. I just be like, I don't say nothing. I just be quiet.
Oh. Yeah, because that's y'all business, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely that's definitely their business. You know what I
And
mean?
9 times out of 10, they already know anyway. They just don't want anybody else to know it. You know
sometimes people really know what time it is.
Yeah,
They just don't want to be open and honest about that.
Yeah.
Gotcha. So, let's see. We covered, everything. Something else I was gonna ask you. So we gonna be able to get like any type of events coming with the Belly brand. We done a couple things together, but I ain't really.
I mean, I'd love for you to bring back the Bad Ordinary show we did, with the artists. I mean, I wouldn't mind having that. That was nice, you know what I'm saying? That was dope. But I know you have a full calendar, but if I can fit back and weasel in there somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
I just want to make sure I still got my contract.
Oh man,
there's only one of us in here with the new clothes on. It ain't me. I got a basic black T-shirt on.
And it just so happened I had to do this at 1:00 today, just so I can come in.
That's new.
Oh yeah, it's new.
That's not even on the site.
It's about an hour old.
Man,
that
must
too old.
It must be nice, my brother. Must be nice.
I mean, I had to come, to your podcast. And,
oh yeah.
And I ain't even have a haircut, man. But I had to at least get it braided. I've been busy, honestly.
Gotcha. What is something that a lot of times me and you talk, we definitely discuss the climate of Augusta, Georgia, which I think part of that was an inspiration for the City of Winners shirt. What is something that you really want to see happen in this city? Like if I said, Dorvis, it's one thing that you can change about this city, what would that be?
The mindset. The mindset. Because there'll be so much that can fit up under that. So much
right.
come from that. So much can be birthed. So many collaborations can happen. And so many others could be brought into it, and so many great things could happen from the city just from the mindset.
Yeah.
If I had to just pick one thing, I would say the mindset.
Yeah, that I wasn't expecting that, but you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
That definitely will. Augusta would be a brand, a totally new place. It'd be a different experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Man, let people know, man, where they can follow you at. Where they can catch up with you.
Barely Ordinary Threads on Instagram. BarelyOrdinary.com for the clothes. That's about it. I don't want them to catch up with me no other way, to be honest. I'm working on my not being so accessible. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
I mean, I think that actually plays a role in it too. In business and as well as brands and stuff like that. It's almost like your brand is a high level when they can't just easily reach you, touch you, and speak to you. It's almost like you're a little more important or something. Which I'm not important, but
Oh no, you're important.
Some of your time get wasted too with some of these messages and some of these. And I don't want to seem like that because people think you be bashing the customers or bashing your clients and stuff of that nature. But everything isn't great, as far as communications and people feel or they always had that saying the customer's always right, but everybody isn't a good customer.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? I have to turn down some opportunities or just know that don't align with what I'm doing or just, and it's nothing. It's just I know I'm saving myself a headache and some stress. You know what I mean? I'm being honest. A lot of people don't touch on the real aspects because it's so, you gotta put the professional face on, or so many people frown upon. Well, this what business owners should be doing, and this how it should be done. You walk a mile in our shoes, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll change the way, because I'm pretty sure you deal with it far as when you dealing with the graphic side and the last minute changes and the last minute things, and then those the ones gonna have the last minute payment. But I know you gonna get yours ahead of time.
They gotta pay ahead of time.
Yeah. See, mine a little sometimes a little
I had
different.
to explain to him, so I get I have clientele that shop with me, once a month. Once every few months, and I got people that shop with me every week.
Yeah.
And the boys who shop me every week, when they got something on the line, they want it done, they say, I need you to do this. Let me know what it's gonna cost, and they're gonna pay with us.
Yeah.
And they don't get that part. They don't understand that part. I try to get people to understand that.
They talk about people need business etiquette classes and things of that. They need a customer class, the etiquette on how to do.
They just need to know how to respect people, because you ain't finna go to Walmart, you ain't gonna go to Dillard's, you ain't going to none of these other stores and tell them how to do their business. What they tell you, this is what time my store open, that's what time my store open. You can't show up. If the store closes at 12 midnight, you can't show up at 1:30 and think you're going to be able to get what you want to get. And you can't tell them, well, so-and-so, I paid $2 for that T-shirt somewhere else. Well, sir, over here is $20. So, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nah, it ain't. I hear that a lot, but people don't understand what all goes into what you do as a business owner, time and process. They just think you just snap your fingers. Like you can just go, you know what I mean, in your business location and just throw the shirt together and boom, here we go.
Yeah. I mean, I was joking about, they need a customer, class, but customers do need to become more aware of what it is that you're trying to do. Now don't get me wrong, you don't have to, if you need cabinets put in your house, you want cabinets.
Right.
But at least kind of research them a little bit or kind of know it, you want this type of cabinet, but that's the finest of the finest wood.
Right.
So when that person tell you their price, oh, he taxed, man, crazy. No, if you just would have did one research on Google, you would know that you picked the highest thing there is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So, but just that's my thing. Be a better customer. Help us help you. As far as when people want to come to me, when I'm printing private stuff, the personal things of that nature. And you know how it go. Mm-hmm. And I try to, if anything, be like, hey, go to Dorian.
No, don't say why you want to send them.
No, I will. I would say go to him, because go to the art dealer. Let him do your graphics, because they don't understand that when somebody that made them a logo off of Microsoft Word or whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? And it's and then you bring it to me. It's not print ready. It's not. I can't really work with that. And to be honest, I'ma probably turn you away because I don't have the time to do it.
Yep.
They don't understand that the time it comes to creating. So when they be like, you do a logo? No, I go to, But now if it's just something, family reunion, T-shirt, something like that, smaller artwork, something that's quicker, things of that nature, of course I do those because that's what customer come. But when it comes to like branding and they want their own logo creation and all of that, that's stuff that they really, really thought should go behind, and it's their brand, it's their image. That's what goes in the forefront before you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So go to art dealer, let him do it. But when you go to him and you come and say, hey, I want to get shirts printed, I can say, okay, just send me the art files. When they send me art dealer art files, it's ready. I don't have to charge you. I don't have to do, because it's already, it's done professionally, it's done properly. And then nothing against it, you're determined in some aspects, because they'll come to you and say, I want this. You like, you don't want that cartoon on your head as your logo. That pop up as the spam and all that glitter and bling and excitement. So when you come to me and want to print it, you got 37 colors in that. And I'm going to tell y'all the rip, you definitely not screen printing this, because you had $2,000 worth of screens, and that's just to print one T-shirt. So
they don't know, man.
Yeah, they don't know that. You know what I'm saying? So do your research, and then you save yourself money. They might come to you and say, "I want this done." It's plenty of people that can do it cheaper than you.
Of course.
But what they're gonna get isn't the quality, and two, they're gonna spend 3-4 times more, because you get somebody's uncle who do the graphics, and you bring it to me. If I accept it, now I'm gonna tell you I got to redo all of that. Yep. So you're gonna pay me again. Yep. But if they go to art dealer, you don't have to pay me to do the art. It's already done. And then when they take it to get a banner made, when they take it to get stationery done, you know what I'm saying, signs, anything, they take it, they don't have to redo it.
Right.
And most of them places, they're gonna say, well, our art fee is $45 an hour, $50 an hour, or whatever they deem their quality is. Some might tell you it's $75 an hour for me to redo it. So you done saved by going ahead and paying, the art dealer what it costs. I'm just saying those are things they don't realize.
No,
in the long run, you're gonna pay way more.
Right. Right. Well, yeah, man. I appreciate you, man, stopping in, man. It's like I said, it's my first episode. I had to make sure I bring one of the guys too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And how soon can I get one of those shirts?
We're gonna have to work on it because I can't have you sitting over there with a black tee on.
I mean,
you got to have that. And I'm gonna see. Hey, what kind of contract do I need to work out so that all your podcasts you have on a Barely T-shirt? I don't know what I need to do. If I got to. Oh, that handshake work for that. I know that handshake work for a lot of stuff. Okay, appreciate that, sir. Okay. So we're going to make that happen.
Every episode.
Now, don't have 365 episodes in one week. In 1 week.
No,
I know you're a workaholic. You'll make it happen.
Nah.
You'll make it happen now.
Nah.
If anybody can do it, you can.
Man, because my graphic client's going to say, man, you podcast, you need to be making my graphics while you on that podcast, too.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that'll work for me.
But how do you balance all that? Now I'm turning into the interview. How you balance all that?
The same way you do.
You do a lot, man.
You do too. The only difference between me and you is I'm a little bit more visible. You work behind the scenes with a lot of different people. Shout out to your other brand ambassador, Jip. Jip is all over the world. Y'all, you know what I'm saying, move around, and he has the exclusives too. He
fuss too.
I know. I say him. Yeah,
because you'll get something first. He be like, oh man, y'all battle on who get it first. You know what I mean? But he be so busy too. Like he didn't shot me like about 4 lies this week. I'm gonna be over there in a little bit. I'll call you. But so I joke with him like he just as important as you now. Both y'all the A-listers of the city. You know what I'm saying?
But no, it's just a balance between understanding that you got to put structure around things. You know what I mean? So,
but I mean, you got the
graphics, music, events.
No. I'm saying you got your what that is, the Snapchat. No, not Snapchat. TikTok. What that is? TikTok. Yeah. See, I don't be on them that much. You got the TikTok going crazy. They think you a world-renowned mixologist, so you putting those out there. You got your graphic clients, you got your music, which I know the music takes so much of your time. The graphic takes so much of your time. You got to be a great friend to the Dorian Angels. Your set of friends. I mean, but you can't pay none of the Angels to say nothing bad about you because you're always there for them. You know what I'm saying? You're your close friends. I mean, you there for me if I need you, call on you. How you balance all that, man?
It's easy, bro.
I gotta learn how to do all that. It ain't easy for me. I do it, but it's hard. It ain't easy.
I mean, but bro, it's nature. It's what it is. When you wake up in the morning, I gotta do this.
Man, 7 days a week, I'm tired.
Me too.
But you do it like you said, easy. Mine ain't easy.
Bro, how long you been in business?
It's 10 years.
Oh, okay, you got some people that don't survive 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
They don't make it a year. You got 10 years of business.
Oh, I'm gonna do it. But it's not like you said, man. It's easy. It ain't easy for me.
If it ain't easy, anything that ain't easy, you wouldn't be doing. Mm-hmm. It takes some work. Let's be honest about it. Most people don't realize how much work going into all this.
See, that's a lie. They don't realize.
No, they don't realize.
They don't realize the amount of hours we put in.
Right. They don't listen. When they calling me early in the morning, they don't realize I just laid my head down about 4 in the morning. So when my phone going off 7:30, 8, they thinking, "Oh, you supposed to be up with me?" No, you was asleep. I was up working.
Oh yeah,
that's all it is. But it becomes second nature.
I don't even know. I don't even have a sleep pattern. It be days, night. I mean, what the day is? I mean, hey, I be getting mixed up. It's always work. It's always work. So
it's always work every day. But yeah, man, I just listen, man. To me, anything that I'm blessed to still be alive and be able to do is easy. If it ain't killing me and I'm able to do it, apparently it's working out.
You definitely make it look easy.
You do too, sir.
Yeah, I do kind of make it look easy.
A lot of
people think it's easy because when a couple conversations people had with me, I be like, no, it ain't that easy, bro. It's not that simple.
Gotcha. Well, man, I appreciate you stepping in with me, man. I ain't gonna take up too much more of your time.
I appreciate you having me,
Get them
man.
socials one more time before we go where they can reach you and they can
Bad Ordinary Threads on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You can go ahead and go to Rocky Fresh Garments as well because I'm about to bring that back.
Oh man.
So you could just follow it if you aren't following it, and just wait for one day it might just come out the blue.
Okay.
I start back posting on it. Badordinary.com is for the Bad Ordinary. RockyFresh.com. You can go ahead and kind of say that because, like I said, I'm going to bring that back very soon. I know I've said it a couple times, but I don't want to bring it back halfway. When I bring it back, it's going to be full-fledged, whole website, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 shirts. No, I'm bringing it back already like a Dillard's.
All right, my man. This is the Dinner with the Dealer podcast, first episode. Shout out to the homie Dorvis Stewart. We out.
Appreciate it.